Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to be doing my haul video for the week. Uh, it's a bit slower week for me, so I was able to head out and enjoy it with my kids. We went to LCS. We went to a secondhand bookstore that I've mentioned many times. Went through their stuff, a lot of cool stuff. Traded some stuff in, got some pretty good trade in, and then went back and forth on quite a few things. But I'm gonna go through the bookstore haul first, because I found a couple of gems, stuff that again I haven't seen out in the wild. Um, First up, they had the set of Predator Primal, and one I was excited to find. Just kind of flipping through, I did find Star Wars Jango Fett. It's a big, thick square back. And then what I've been liking about the bookstore is they have sets, if you will. That's where I've gotten some of my past videos. You've seen some of the sets I've got. Predator was a set, but they had some Incredible Hulk bundles. Um, had three of them, average about 8 to 9 comics a bundle. So I pulled out my list because I did have some of them already. So I had to kind of play the game. Okay, this bundle is a higher number of Hulk. I've already got 3 to 4 out of the 9. I could always go to my LCS and pick those ones up individually. But I mean, for the price, it was $18, and I got 8 comics here. This bundle only had 2 repeats, so and one of them I'm not sure if I've. I think I got the die cut cover, but I got Hulk 315, 316, 17, 18. And this is the one I've already got, 319, but I feel like it's the die cut cover, so kind of happy that I got the regular one. 320, 321, which I feel I might have that one already. 322, that one or this one I have already. And then 323, it's a pretty awesome cover with Vision stuck in the Hulk. So again, I did put quite a few things back. Just the bookstore is nice, but some stuff I think is a little overpriced. They had a Avengers 130 for like $10, and I swear I've come across it at my LCS for 3 to 4. So if I get the urge to start filling in my Avengers again, I will go to my LCS. So speaking of LCS, I'm gonna go through what I picked up there. Neighborhood Watch. Really like the first issue. Again, very interesting premise. There are 2 communities, a upscale suburban, and then there's more of a commune type. I guess one of them's hoity-toity, one's hippy-dippy. Um, but a member from each of the teams or the communities finds a secret tunnel, and they both follow it at the same time, and they come across a body. Now, each of them recognize this body as a different person in their community, so that's kind of how issue 1 ended. So I'm curious to find out what's going to happen with that one. Smile from IDW. Um, close the blinds a little bit. I'm getting glare. That might be better. Again, with Smile, I wanted the variant cover, which they didn't have. The variant showed one of the main characters and the creature peeking around from behind them. Absolute Flash. And Absolute Green Arrow. Again, a lot of these DC characters I'm not big fans of, but I do like them in the Absolute universe. The only one I haven't continued on with is Martian Manhunter, and then the variant. Again, my LCS did not get a whole lot of. They had covers, but they only had like 3, and they didn't really have any of the 1 in 25s for some reason. I think they all got snatched up. And then the last, I believe it's the last issue of Sirens. Or it might be another one. Murder Podcast. Again, I've become a big fan of Ignition Press. Their stories are, to me, very original, very different. Stuff that's not just the common tropes, if you will. I mean, I guess you could look into some of the typical stereos and types and tropes, but they actually seem just to be different, in my opinion. GI Joe. Again, growing up with GI Joe and all these is pretty nostalgic. Narco, issue number 3. I did find this interesting. Just he fell asleep and then there was a murder and he's being blamed for it. So one I'm excited for, Odin. Got the variant. I love that variant cover. And then I did pick up the 1 in 10. Almost picked up the 1 in 25, but my stack was still pretty big. Of the Earth from Image again. I wanted the homage cover to Evil Dead, and they did not have it, but I want to see what this one's about. Skyclad. Um, Again, if you've ever read The Witch of the Rose, it's been a while since an issue came out. I think my LCS stopped carrying it, but deals with witches. Again, you can get a lot of adult covers, or not adult, I should say, but just lack of clothing. Alias, issue 3. Again, I've never known much about Jessica Jones, but Typhoid Mary's in this, and there's a serial killer, and it always seems like the serial killers show up in like the Daredevil universe, the Daredevil area. Jessica Jones, the new Daredevil's got a serial killer. I just picked up the whole Muse kind of issues I needed to fill up the Muse run, so I'm going to go ahead and read that. Predator Bloodshed. Again, those are just fun reads. They're ones you don't have to think about, I guess. Catacomb of Torment. Again, this, Hello Darkness, just the horror anthologies. They're not ones you really have to, if you skip an issue, you're not going to miss anything. They're all little standalone stories. Dead Teenagers. Again, another interesting premise of this is they're stuck in a time loop. If you've seen the movie Happy Death Day, that's what this is, but it's changed. The last one they jumped into, they actually didn't just repeat the same night. They've gone into the future. So, is it all a flashback that they're having? Is something else going on? Are there aliens at work? Why did they go from the prom night to being 20 years older? Um, my LCS, the new owner, just took over last week. He's been there for years though. I asked if I got a copy of this. I said no, I didn't, and he handed it to me. No idea what it's about, but I'm gonna check it out. He knows what I like. He knows I like the independence, and then finally, Nectar. Got the 1 in 10, which is a beautiful cover. Um, I didn't get the A or B cover. I got the poly bag, and I don't really have any whatnots, so I don't really have any any of those other covers to show you. So I'm a little disappointed now. So I don't really have anything um, girly cover wise to show you. I just don't really have a whole lot of that this week. Yeah. Anyway, that was my haul for the week. And as always, comment below, and we'll see you on the next one.